Terrifier movies are known for being extremely shocking, graphic, disturbing, and scary. However, that's not what makes these movies special. What I find to be the most entertaining and interesting parts of these movies is how funny they are. Now, I know what you're thinking if you haven't seen these movies before. How can something like this be funny? David Howard Thornton, aka Art the Clown. He is truly a clown, not just a scary dude in a clown costume, an actual clown. He is constantly busting out some of the best expressive physical comedy I have ever seen. There are entire scenes in these movies entirely centered around comedy. And even during scenes where he's brutally killing someone, he's cracking jokes and sometimes even breaking the fourth wall. The blend of comedy and horror works so well together that one second you'll see someone die the most brutal death, and while that is still going on, be bursting out laughing to something Art is doing on screen. One of the best examples of this is the kitchen scene after Art kills Jonathan's mom. I just want to set up how funny this scene is because the horror is obvious. Art kills the mom, then makes mashed potatoes, puts an apron on, and rings a dinner bell. Why does he do this? Because it's funny. And then after that, he pulls out this big giant ass syringe and chases Jonathan around the house. This is what makes these movies so special. The intertwining of these genres. And it's not just big things like making a family meal, sometimes it's small stuff. For example, before what is considered to be the most graphic scene in the series, he breaks into the house and just gets himself a glass of water. Now all of this is great, but the secret sauce to why this all works so well, yes, he's a clown. He's funny. The actor portraying him is doing a 10 out of 10 job with some of the most expressive acting I've ever seen. You know exactly what Art is feeling and thinking just by looking at him. It's awesome. But the secret sauce is that you don't know what Art will do next. He is literally that one meme of never let them know your next move, starting all the way back with the first movie. The first movie, it starts out pretty normal, nothing too crazy, but then after being hit in the head, down the ground, defenseless, this happens. From this point on, Art the Clown is completely unpredictable. He just broke every rule in the book when it comes to slashers. I couldn't believe this when I first saw it. I had to pause the movie and tell my friends, like, I just saw something I wasn't supposed to. You're not allowed to pull out a gun, Art. That's against the rules. I couldn't believe what I had just saw. It literally shocked me. It's one of the most surprising things I think I've ever seen ever in a movie. I'm not even kidding. I could not believe what I had just seen. You can't just pull a gun out and kill the main girl before the movie ends. But he did. I mean, could you imagine if in Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger kills Nancy, or in Scream, Ghostface randomly kills off Sydney? I mean, you just don't do that. It doesn't happen. It's just something you don't see ever, and it was truly, truly shocking. And I think that's really special. To be truly surprised by something nowadays is really hard. I feel like a lot of movies follow a very straight-lined path, and this movie just said, fuck that path, dude. We don't give a shit. We're gonna do this. And then he's gonna fucking do donuts on a tricycle, and you can't stop us because we're gonna do that. We're gonna put it in the movie. And it's really cool. It's just so fun. What I'm trying to say is these movies are graphic and gratuitous, sure. That's the point. But they are also so funny and creative and surprising. I hate gore. I don't like when movies are just graphic for the sake of it. But these movies are the exception because they found a way to make it fun. As weird as that sounds, the character of Art the Clown has fun, and by proxy, you have fun. These movies are clearly made with a vision and passion from everyone involved, and as someone who would love to make his own movie one day, seeing a horror movie built on a shocking, disturbing, graphically violent killer clown with a small budget grow into a household name is truly inspiring. This is the type of movie that doesn't get $1 million budget. This is a niche, small, no one ever talks about it but a few people movie. But Terrifier is now massive, and that's awesome. I love these movies. I think they're a lot of fun. I think that if you can handle some gore, there's a lot to like in these movies. There's so much fun to be had. I highly recommend at least giving them a chance. And yeah, thank you for watching.